Namaskaram everyone, welcome back to the podcast. Today we have an awesome guest, Hitesh Anna from the Instagram page Weekend Yogi. Namaskaram Anna.
Namaskaram, Vaishu.
We can see some awesome guests behind you.
There are four of them actually, four of them.
Four of them. So we will name them also today. So before going into the podcast, I would just like to tell people that if you do not want to see the audio version of it and just want to listen, if you do not want to see the video version of it and just want to listen to the audio, you can. This is available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all other platforms. So Anna, shall we go into the podcast?
Yes, Anna.
Yes, Anna. So please, I have talked to Hitesh Anna a little bit over Instagram and on WhatsApp, but we haven't been too much in person contact. So please, Anna, today I would like to know all about you, right from your childhood, if that is possible.
Yeah, Anna, sure. I'll try to bring in some points from my childhood as well. Okay. Yeah, okay. Thank you. First of all, thank you so much, Vaishu Anna, for bringing this in. And this is the only podcast, and this is one of the only platform that I'm seeing. The only person that I'm seeing that is personally sharing his findings, his personal experiences with other stuff. Right.
Thank you, Anna.
So yeah, it's been a fantastic thing for me. Okay. So Anna, let me start from my childhood. Okay. Well, I'm planning my talk on the go. So let's see how.
Yeah, let's go.
So yeah. Okay. So about my childhood, I belong to a defense family. Like my father is working in Indian Air Force. So hence, I have been running around across India. I have touched South India. I have been in Bangalore. I have been in the Assam side, the eastern side. Also, I've been in western part, the Rajasthan part. And yes, right now currently I am working in Singapore.
Oh, you're in Singapore?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I am working in Singapore and for the last 2 years. And right now I'm in India since last September because I was getting married.
That is the part I really want. Childhood is just my thing of getting you there.
So
carry on.
So my marriage is a consequence of my childhood. So let me start from there.
Yes, please.
So actually it all started I have been a student of Kendra Vidyalaya since the start. Okay. So when I've been studying in the Kendra Vidyalayas, I've been in first I started with Rajasthan. There I happened to be I have been very participative and very interactive with people actually since the starting. I have been dancing around. I've been professionally dancing in my schools. Okay. And then after that, I remember I've been part of going there. There are some scout and guides group in the school. Okay. You remember? I don't know if you know this or not. There is this scout and guides group.
Okay.
Something similar to the NCC.
Okay.
So these are school-based organizations that help in they do NCC kind of activities in some sense. So happen to go on excursions, and since my 5th class, I happen to develop some interest in table tennis, and I have gone to I have represented nationals twice in table tennis.
More about it. I want you to explain more on how you found dance and table tennis and all that.
Okay, about the dance, I don't know. About the dance since my childhood, I would say that Vaishwana, my mother and my parents say that I have been quite I go with everyone very easily. I won't hesitate. Everyone would pick me up in the childhood and go around and I'll start dancing. I don't know.
Okay.
So that dancing kind of turned into a fact that I got trained myself to do some moves. I was able to do them. Then that's how I started building interest in my dance actually. So dance is one such thing. I'm not such a professional in, but since my till my college days, I have been dancing all annual years parties that happen after school. I don't know what do you call them. Annual this thing. Yeah.
Annual day.
Yes. Yeah. And yes, and about this this is about the dance, and also I participate in different extra.
Which is your favorite song to dance?
Which is my favorite song?
Which is that if you music comes on the speaker, you abhi to dance karna hai.
Abhi to dance. Yeah. See, first of all, what makes me dance is the people around me actually. Okay. But anyways, even if people are not dancing, any kind of fast beat would get me moving. So
Okay.
let's say even if it is Gunguru from the Roshan's version,
Right, right.
let's say if it is any Punjabi song, like I belong to Haryana, right? So though I haven't stayed in Haryana for very long, but I have been mostly seeing listening to Punjabi music. So any kind of Punjabi music, like is worth dancing every time.
So
So
recommend our viewers 2 3 songs after they
okay,
listen to this podcast.
okay,
Okay.
definitely. So well, about somewhere close to fifth class when I moved to Bangalore. Then in my sixth standard, yeah, when I moved to Bangalore, I happened to develop some interest in table tennis. So like again, just my dad is getting transferred every 4 or 5 years from one place to another. So that is part of this thing, that we tend to make a lot of friends.
Mm.
We tend to meet a lot of people. Yeah, uncle, aunties, everyone, my friends, teachers, everything changes every 4 to 5 years, 2 years. So that's one of the thing like that quite helped me move around with people and get jelly easily. And yeah, uh, okay, so let's talk about the table tennis thing. Yeah, the table tennis thing, yeah, I just developed some habit of playing with it. And I was like I could see that the friend who was a junior to me, who helped me get started with table tennis, I he also departed to some other city in India.
Okay.
So I happened to meet him on nationals in my 8th standard when I went to national from Bangalore to another city. So there I see, like, I felt good and it was fantastic that you are reaching this stage.
I
And
want to know
again,
something. How do you get into nationals in table tennis? Like, what is
okay,
that way like?
okay. What
Mhm.
is the way around that?
Yeah.
Okay, so our schools, right, Kendra Vidyalaya, every year they host these events, these inter school events. So let's say it starts from the district level. So all the Kendra Vidyalayas of a district assemble, they play together. Top few players go ahead.
Okay.
Then the regionals or the states happens, or the zonals happen, and from those regionals competition, few top people again, like the whole region, let's say the whole Karnataka region, right? The
Okay.
whole Karnataka state was there.
Okay.
Gulmarga, all the Hebbal, like not Hebbal actually, yeah, Bangalore, and all the adjacent Kendra Vidyalayas that are there in that region. So all the top, again, they'll all compete with each other. The top few players will move ahead. They will go to nationals.
Okay.
And there's one more step beyond nationals that
What
I haven't touched
What is
anyway.
that? What is that?
That is called SGFI. SGFI.
Oh, what does
That
that
is
stand?
Schools Game Federation of India.
Okay.
So that is like another, like those are the top creamy players that reach
Oh.
at that level.
Oh.
Yeah, but I so first instinct was on my 8th standard, like, yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, I happen to make a lot of friends and no doubt move around. um I tried a lot of cricket,
No. Okay.
but but but, but I was such unclassic on playing cricket. My friends even won't let me in
Okay.
playing with the teams. Actually, they will never take me in the teams actually.
Okay.
So yeah, and the thing, this Bangalore time when I was in 7th and 8th standard,
Mhm.
this is the point. This my current wife.
Okay.
That was the kind of first instinct, the first connection that happened that time.
Okay. How did you meet her?
Okay, how did I meet her? Is she happened to take admission in our school, obviously in my class as well. So when she entered, now like all that Bollywood things happen. I don't know what happened that day.
Flowers,
Flower,
ganti.
ganti, ringing,
Yeah.
everything.
Okay.
So I don't know, like in the 7th standard, something towards that, like something like that happened,
Mhm.
and I never had that kind of feeling now. So yeah, so that was my first. Now that was the only mission for my life to then to move forward, and again keeping all the things in place as well. So hopefully all the academics and all the extracurricular activities gave enough to me. I happen to play and keep my feet enough on that point. And yes, and the wife, my current wife, obviously, I have one wife only. So
I didn't want to ask it. You were saying current.
yeah, yeah.
I was like,
There's no, there's no past, there's no current, there's no future. There's
yeah.
just one wife.
No. I'm sure when she hears this, she's gonna beat you up. This is current.
She might be somewhere around.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
should have
know.
just said my wife.
If you see a chappal flowing or something
Yeah.
flowing around me, right? You see something.
I hope the chapel doesn't come out of the screen and hit me.
No, no. Yes, whenever you see, right, you just understand someone has heard something.
Yes. Yes, Anna, you are saying.
Okay, yeah. So so yes, that was the thing. I tried to make every other possible hairstyle that time I could do, and I remember up to what extent I've gone. But yeah, we never happened to talk up to 12th standard. Yeah,
Oh, you didn't talk to her. You didn't approach her.
never approached her.
Okay, okay.
But the whole school and the whole class knew that I was after her.
Did she know?
No. She had some faint doubts about it,
Okay.
but she was never clear of it.
Okay. Smooth.
So, moving forward, what happened? This extracurricular activities, studies, all these things kept on going, and yeah, I've been like I have had several kind of beatings from my teachers as well. Every kind of I have been a murga, I have been a hand standing up, everything. Okay. Now, after somewhere after 10, again I got transferred to Delhi. So again, studying in Delhi can, and my not that time girlfriend, nothing else. Uh, the wife, I was never in touch with her. So I don't know. I never talked to her. I didn't have any kind of contact with her. But yeah, somehow I traced her back in 12th standard. So what happened is, 12th standard, I just we were studying in Delhi again, okay, keeping my table tennis career on. I again happened to go to nationals once again in my 12th standard. Yeah, though the teachers won't allow me, but yeah, still I happen to visit and go to nationals.
Okay.
Because they say just focus more on studies. It's your board year. Don't go around and mess around this, waste your time. But I thought like let's go. Anyways, so moving forward,
Before moving forward, can I talk like you talked about like teachers who didn't allow? Can you like talk about how has that table tennis been for you? Like I personally someone who like played table tennis, so I'm sure there are a lot of kids who might be watching this who might be interested. So how has it been for you? Like playing this table tennis, and in your school, has it helped you in any way, or like the teacher said, were they more right? Do you think right now? Like,
okay, no. So I would say that, see, every time, like I would say that, like every time when a kid is growing up, right, I understand the importance of having one sports or at least one games with you always. That helps you a lot. Like that kind of brings and develops a lot of like it gives you a different perspective towards many things in many angle. Like let's say when I'm playing table tennis, there's no other sport that can make me sweat, but the table tennis is the only game I I just standing only. It's a like mostly it's a game of standing, but still you see I just sweat like anything else. So I know that was the thing. Again, playing sports and everything helped me make a lot of connections, and those lot of connections every time they pay up and end up having some kind of they end up having and I end up taking some kind of help or anything with that. And no doubt when you actually happen to like when I actually happen to play table tennis and all, and I reached that national level thing, so you get that female attention, right?
yeah. Good one, good one. I didn't expect the topic was going there. Yeah, right.
so so obviously I won't deny the fact that female attention was one such thing, but yeah, that helped me grasp a lot of it.
Definitely.
Yeah, so all the kids, please don't don't take it
I think
seriously,
even though
but
you said it so this thing, but I think every man at that age, we all need a little bit of female attention, right?
exactly.
Then only we will know how to be with women. Like school never teaches us how to be with other girls and
Yes.
all. I think that was a great point, Anna. Thank you. But I am quite sure since you reached the nationals, you might have a level of reflex where smash come before they hit, you can take the smash, right? You should have that kind of reflex.
Obviously, yes. Yes, so I cannot see. There are a lot of intricacies and delicacies that you talked about. Taking in the smash, giving a smash, right? So again, yeah, that was part of my practice, and again, hopefully, I was able to take it. Yeah.
Right,
So
right.
yeah, obviously, I won't self praise a lot about myself. Yeah, but yeah, table tennis is still on my hands, and I can play it. Okay, very well.
I am talking about it special table. I don't know why, because in today's Sadhguru court, Sadhguru is actually
Yes,
playing
yes,
table
exactly.
tennis. Yeah.
Even I was just about to say the same thing.
Yeah.
In today's court only, he's playing table tennis.
Table tennis. You should. I hope you get a chance to play table tennis with Sadhguru one day.
Maybe sometime Isha Foundation is hosting a table tennis
Yeah,
competition.
maybe. We don't know. We don't know. We have to take it there.
So yes, and I have been a defense aspirant since long actually. As you know, I've been staying in the cantonments area, Cant areas with my dad and with my family. I see a lot of Indian Air Force pilots, fighter pilots, uh, obviously in the same society, in the same colony. When I see them with some respect. So I just wanted to go into the same phase again. Okay, towards the 12th standard, I happened to take my National Defense Academy examinations in NDA. I cleared all of them. Like, I took 4 NDA exams. I cleared all of them. I went to the interview, always got rejected on the last day. It's a process of 5 days. I attended, maybe Anna, I don't know if you have heard of SSB. There is an SSB that
Okay.
happened.
Okay. Oh, tell us more about this. Tell us also how hard it is for you, one person, to clear it. I think you put it very lightly. I know it's super hard.
No, yeah. I'll tell you. Okay, slowly. Before that, before moving into the ND story, I'll put something else as well. So as I've told you, like I have been very much aspirant of a defense. I just wanted to go into defense. I had nothing else, but at the same time, I had a very uh, brewing interest for computer always. These technologies, these gadgets, these hackeries around this, like fiddling with stuff, breaking things, and like specifically gadget level things. So when I got my first computer in my 2011, in my 11th standard, happened to do a lot of stuff, this and that stuff with that, and I love playing around with gadgets a lot. So that was another interest in the parallel. Being a defense aspirant was another thing, right? So, and when I specifically say defense aspirant, specifically becoming a fighter pilot.
Fighter pilot. Okay.
Yeah. So okay, so now moving from Bangalore, I've been coming in, like I have come to Delhi. After Delhi, now it was time for 12th. Obviously, everyone opt for going for IITs and NITs. So there, at that time, the examination form for NITs, the AIEEE and the IITs were different, like separate,
Okay.
right?
Right.
So, and just I had one thing in common, like I just wanted to, I'm going for engineering, but I'll go for a computer science based engineering, whatever call it. I never failed for IIT because I knew my caliber, even though the score was good, but I knew my caliber. I just don't.
I need to add, even though I knew my caliber, I also failed. I failed for IIT. I got zero marks. I got 0 marks, but okay,
What?
carry on. I'm sorry for interrupting.
No. What to say, what not to say for IIT, I just like, I still respect it, but I never filled the form actually.
Right.
But I'm so proud of it that I never filled the form. Okay, anyways, so I filled the form for AIEEE, and when the date for AIEEE was approaching in the same year of 12th standard, I just somehow traced my now wife actually. Current wife.
My wife. No need of now also. I
Yeah.
traced my wife.
Sorry, Anna. So, like, see, just placing these words around wife is always so complex.
It will create a war at your home. That's why I'm careful.
See, it's hardly a month I've been calling her girlfriend. Now I'm calling her wife.
Oh,
So
yeah.
now it's
I
the weightage is too much.
I'm seeing an Instagram post where this guy comes with his wife and he introduces it to her. This is my girlfriend. And then he's like, oh, no, I meant my wife.
Oh.
Does that happen to you?
Yeah. Yes. Kind of. Once it happened.
Okay.
So
Yes, Anna.
So yeah. Anyway, so I was telling about the
You tracked your wife.
somehow I traced
Yo.
my wife. Yeah, somehow I traced my wife on in Facebook. I just didn't I just didn't need to stalk her. I was so lucky. I just messaged her.
Huh.
She replied me back. So
Oh,
every 1 or 1.5 months she'll come online and she'll talk about she'll talk on Facebook.
every 1.5 months only.
Once in 1.5 months.
Oh my god.
And we like and me not we
Yeah.
and me as a hormone hijacked boy at that
Yeah.
time, I was always active on Facebook. You never know.
Yeah.
Always active on. So yeah, I would say I call myself a hormonally hijacked boy that time.
We all
Anyway.
were at that time when Facebook was and all are coming. ASL please. All that.
Yes. So
Only 90s kid would understand that slang, I
yes,
think. Yeah.
only 90s kids.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yahoo Messenger was there, I think, at that.
Even at our point, there was one zero Facebook, zero dot Facebook
Ah,
dot.
yes, zero. Very data. Zero.
Yes,
Small Facebook, only status
very
or
small
something you
Facebook.
can.
You
Zero.
remember how beautiful that part was?
Yeah.
All the kids who is listening to us, please just see our hardships. How on our smartphones, not on smartphones, on our phones, which has this much screen and
Yeah.
these many buttons on
But
it.
that's,
Oh
yeah.
man, not
Zero.
even 3G was there that time.
Three
So
three
we used to
GP. 3 GP was only.
3GP. 3GP was the best video quality standard that our phones could play at that time.
Yeah. And now these kids make fun of not getting 4K
Yeah.
videos.
Yeah. Now, also 0.facebook.com was one such era. We enjoyed a lot. Yeah.
It was one
Anyway.
awesome era.
So, anyways, I happen to talk to her, and once in a while, somehow we reached to a point that towards the end of 12th standard, now the board examinations were done. She was quite more frequent on Facebook, not
Finally,
live,
finally,
online on Facebook,
finally, finally.
quite frequent,
Yeah.
not that frequent, but yes, still frequent enough. So, enough for me to crack then. So, so the I'm taking you to the D day when I talked to her.
Yes,
When
yes,
we
yes.
approached
Please
her.
take us. Please take us.
So what happened after 12th examinations? Now, yeah, now I have filled the AIEEE forms. Now I had to. I didn't have any kind of formal training around that. So I thought of taking a online crash course, like not online, a crash course. There was nothing online that time. Yeah,
Online inner engineering crash.
online is what nothing online,
Okay,
nothing.
nothing online.
So I happened to take one crash course. Again, I don't know if my mother listening, but I used to bunk the classes that time. So
Okay.
see, that crash course was for 30 days. So to first 15 days, 20 days, I did it religiously and diligently. 21st day, I just thought of not doing it that way. I just didn't enter the class then
Okay.
from the home I was going to classroom only,
Right,
but
right.
yeah, I didn't go that time. I just one of my school friend was also there. We happened to go to his home and just chill around, do nothing. And that time she was quite like on Facebook.
Facebook.
Now I just like I pinged her one message, she pinged her back. Okay, she pinged me back. Now what happened is my friend boosted me up.
Okay.
Bro, this is the time, this is the time.
Chal, chal, kar.
Chalo, chalo, chalo. So, Anna, you won't believe. I went to the washroom once, got myself energized. I don't know what kind of energy I took, and came back. And by the time I came back, my friends have already typed to her a long, a long this message. So by the time I went to the washroom, I was quite scared. I was shivering. I thought
Okay.
like, what to do. Now, what my friends did by the time I went, he said, "See, this guy is not going to do anything.
Okay.
Let's message her
Okay.
from my account only." We
Okay.
were chatting. So I don't know. He copied some cheesy.
Oh no. Okay, we are back, guys. Sorry for the delay. So, Hitesh, I was saying your friends type some.
These teddy bears were disturbing us.
Yes,
They
yes,
took off
yes.
the Wi-Fi. Yeah, sorry
Yeah.
guys. So yeah, so my friends, what they did is they picked up some cheesy
Mm.
proposal lines from the internet and they put it up there on the Facebook, on our Facebook.
Oh.
Now I thought like what she would say.
Yeah.
She would
Even
block.
I am also tense now.
Yeah, she would say. I was thinking she would block me because that's the best thing that happens to our boys like us.
Yes.
Block.
Block, block, block.
But yeah, anyways, the block didn't happen,
Okay.
and she said even I was her crush during the school
Oh.
time.
Oh,
So I said,
okay.
"Oh man, that's cool.
That's good.
Same each side." Um, so it happened like that. Now I was in a different air, in a different state. I didn't care about anything.
Right, right.
Okay. The only thing I cared about is how to now reach her.
Yes. How to impress the lady.
Yes, how to impress the lady now.
Yeah.
Half part is done.
Yeah.
Now, what happened after that is after 3 days, I had my AIEEE examination. I went to the examination all in a jolly mood. I was never in such a jolly mood. I went to the examination, no tension, no nothing. It was MCQ based, take, A, B, C, A, B, C. All the formulas I have learned in my life, I applied there on
Okay.
the marking of answer. So cheerful, so blessed. I was so blessed. So, anyways, it happened like that, and following, it happened that. By that time I had already attended one NDA SSB. So this SSB is the full form is, for this abbreviation is Service Selection Board.
Okay.
So these are boards by the Indian Air Force and all the armed forces.
Right.
So they conduct candidate evaluation process there.
Okay.
So they reject you at first day or only after 5 day.
Oh.
They will either reject you on the first day or they'll reject you after 5 day.
Okay.
So always like I got rejected after 5 day, but yeah, it didn't happen. And after that, again, it was time for selecting the colleges. And as you know, how blissfully I have attended my AIEEE exam,
Yeah.
nothing come off from that. Okay. Now it was time to ask my lady which
Okay.
college she was going to.
Okay.
So she kind of told me about she'll be studying in Greater Noida as they are settled in Greater Noida. Okay, I
Okay.
said okay, that's fine. But yeah, I inquired in that college. I went to that college.
Okay.
I inquired in that college, and the college had a good reputation. Has a good reputation as well. That time also, and now also. So I took admission in that in the computer science. She was also in computer science.
Okay.
So yeah, the things followed then onwards. Like yeah, she was a local to the college, and I
Oh,
had been staying in hostel, the boys' hostel,
right,
and this happened that again I had been, now it was the fact that still I was so much into defense that into becoming a fighter pilot that I kept on giving SSBs. So I, in the course of 2 years up to 2013, when I completed my 2 years of engineering, I had given 6 more SSBs, that is 6 more interviews.
Okay. So you can
So
give as many as you want. Like,
as many as you want until you meet certain criteria of age. You
oh,
clear some examinations. You must have heard of FCATs, right? FCAT, something like that. FCAT, CDSE.
oh
So
no,
these
no,
are
you have to enlighten
no,
us.
no worries, no worries. So, anyways, so these are exams conducted for getting into the armed forces.
Okay. Okay.
So I tried. Now there is there is one test for a pilot
Hmm.
that the Indian Air Force takes that time at the
Mhm.
time of interview. If you clear it, you are eligible to become pilot, fighter pilot, or any pilot
Okay.
in your whole lifetime.
Oh, okay.
Or if you don't clear it, you can never become a pilot. It's an aptitude test, a
Okay.
pilot aptitude battery test. We
Okay.
call it PABT.
Okay.
So that is cleared for me
Oh, you
because
cleared that.
yeah, out of around 60 people, 25 people cleared that. So I was among that. But again, in addition to this, you have to be clearing the whole interview process as well. This
Mm.
stays independently, but you have to clear the interview process as well. But yeah, again, I didn't made it through, obviously. Otherwise, my hairstyle would have been still more different now.
Different.
Anyways, so yeah, I didn't go through, but yeah, it had been the most wonderful experience of my life because they don't allow you to use phones when you are in
Oh,
that process.
for how
So
many
over
days?
5 days.
5 days. Oh, okay. That's
So if you're
great.
staying for 5 days, yeah, so 5 days you don't have to use phone. So that's another, like, and you go to Dehradun, you visit other cities, and they pay for your travel tickets also.
Oh, okay, okay.
They encourage that you should come actually for your
Right,
interview.
right, right.
Right. So, anyways, that didn't happen, but yeah, I carried on a lot of experiences with me. Again, I was part of the college professional dance group. There was a dance group in the college,
Mm.
so I had been obviously part of that. And every freshers, I would dance. Like first 2 years, I tried dancing on
Do we
my
have some videos of this?
uh, videos. I wouldn't say no. I'll yes. There's one or two video on the internet. Yes, there's one
Yeah,
or
you have to give the links or put it in a drive and give it to me. I'll put in the link in the description.
two. Okay.
Public
Now
को देखना है.
public. Okay.
You are saying you are
Now,
good dancer. We will
no, no,
rate
no, no,
dancer.
no, no.
We will rate.
See, see,
हम लोग rate करेंगे.
see. I am declaring this on Vaisu's podcast that at all the point of time, I am a dancer, but I'm not a good dancer. But I can compete with Vaisu's Anna's latest dance move.
Yeah.
That I can compete with. But yeah, Anna, I love your dances a
Thanks.
lot.
Thanks.
It makes me come on my feet actually.
We have to make a reel together when we meet.
Yes, Anna. Bilkul, Anna. Okay. So it happened in such a way that 2 years I spent in this. After this, I just focused my interest. Like at the same time, I've been part of many student bodies of my college, such as Mozilla Firefox. Some Microsoft programs have been coming up. So I was part of that also. So I just kept on participating. Okay. You know how the curriculum of a college is, like how, like it doesn't matter whatever they teach, right?
Right.
Like because it's less of a practical and more of a theoretical and just mugging up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Anyways, that happened alongside, and after coming to the third year, I just shifted my focus on going more into some productive or some other more technical stuff. So there the things followed. I happened to do one startup actually,
Oh, is it?
my third
Okay.
college,
Tell us
third
about it.
year. And before the startup, I would tell you that like startup is one consequence of what I was doing since my childhood, right? I have been always interested in doing something impactful for the society in some way or the other, whatever way I can think of, right? So some small way. So I had been seeing this problem of chutta in the market, right? You know, whenever you go in the market, अगर जो if you are building buying a thing for 17 rupees and if you're wearing a 20 rupees note,
Yeah.
what happens to your 3 rupees? It becomes a toffee or a chocolate.
Toffee. Yeah. It becomes, yeah.
Or sometimes you may get 2 or 3 rupees, right?
Yeah.
But mostly you'll get it converted as a chocolate or right? So I thought of this thing from the childhood that like I believe this is one small problem, this chutta problem in India.
Right.
Everyone is facing, right?
Right.
Mostly, I don't know. I don't smoke. Maybe, but you must be know a lot of smoker, right?
Yes.
So these guys have always their sticks priced at 17 or 19.
Yeah.
All of the time, I see that they'll be receiving chocolates also. And since my childhood, I've been seeing myself only.
Right.
Well, it happened. It consequently followed to a fact that like I thought of developing it into an idea, an application form of idea, something similar to Paytm.
Oh, okay.
And what Paytm is doing right now, I don't know if I am okay to call out this brand name or not, but what Paytm is doing on QR code, I started doing it on my second year of my college, that is 2013.
Oh,
I started thinking about it.
Okay.
Okay. Consequently, what it followed that my idea developed into such a state that we kind of developed one algorithm on like I kind of developed one algorithm wherein you can pay to people and shopkeepers without having internet.
Right. Oh, without internet. Okay.
Without internet. So the user need not have any kind of internet. So for that kind of idea, I happened to got selected in Microsoft Imagine Cup. So I got selected in the innovation category from all over India in the top 9.
Okay.
And before that, I happened to form one team along with me. So I happened to meet 2 more guys of my same class in my college. So I represented the idea online. Obviously, all submissions were online, and just it happened that I got selected in this top 9 innovation category. Then I got again one more thing happened. We got selected in top 5 from India for Accenture innovation jockeys.
Okay.
This is the annual program. competition held by Accenture.
Oh,
So they gave
Accenture.
me direct placement offer without any interview. All the 10 people, all the finalists. So seeing this, we thought of making it more serious. Transformed it into a state of like making it a startup. Okay,
Okay.
and we have to incorporate a company because of the licenses that were involved in XYZ. But yeah, I started with the startup, even got funding from the MSME ministry for this project, funding for 6.25 lakh rupees, along with my partner, other co-founder, and things followed up. So had a lot of traction around it, and we were student only, learning about that also. And yeah, along the same time, I ran it for somewhere close to 1.5 year, and after that, it started like we started kind of diluting it down. Okay, for XYZ ABC reasons, we kind of diluted it down, and I moved on to the next thing. Now, moving on to the next thing, I was always very selective, right? Got selected in the college from campus placement in TCS also, but I didn't go through that way. I always wanted to work with small companies. I don't know why, because I just tasted starting a startup. Okay, and not starting and failing a startup, actually, I would say.
No,
That's
please talk about that. Like that's very important. Like if everyone, I think the youngsters think that if they start something, they have to be super successful at it, or like. But I,
uh,
from
see
your
Anna,
journey, like
see Anna, I'll be very honest. Whatever, right, like, see, whatever I'm reaping in right now, okay, whatever I have roped in for the last 1.5 1 and 2 years, whatever kind of jobs I have landed in, whatever thing I have been doing, it's all because of the fact that whatever experiences, whatever thing and time I spent on my startup that time. Okay, because it's all part of the fact that you keep on hustling and you keep on doing something and something around yourself, you end up doing something, right? But that experience is such one rich experience that I still am like, it was one kind of seed, actually. I'm still reaping in the benefits of that. I don't know how, whether it was failed, but like it's more than a fail. It like it had enriched me with a lot of experience, still helping me
I think that
every
the process
the
made you a
process
lot, helped you
process
a lot, right?
Yes, the process helped me a lot, and still it helps me a lot whenever I stand with few people and whenever I go to some new job. If I have this, it gives me a lot of strength, gives me a lot of confidence. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, if anyone of my of young age group is listening to this, please make sure you try something on your own. It's not always about you have to put in a lot of money to start a startup. It's just about the courage, actually. And I would say that out of not like me not having courage that time was the only reason I stopped there. Otherwise, if I had the courage, I would have continued till now. It wasn't the fact that it failed. It was the fact that I got I got like scared, actually. I would say that I got scared. Yeah. You see a lot. Yeah.
And
Anyways,
that's also okay, right?
that's also okay.
That's
Yeah.
also okay,
It
right?
is
Yeah.
also okay
Yeah.
because yeah, you tend to get aware of what are your insecurities and how to overpass them.
Right.
Anyways, so that was the thing I wanted to do, always impactful. This idea turned into startup, got this much traction. Very good for me, very fruitful. Now what happened is, during the same time I had kind of interest in the college time, I started developing interest in Bitcoin, actually, that time.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
So Bitcoin that time was it's not a financial thing, but I will say that financial Bitcoin that time was around not even 5,000 rupees.
Oh, is it? Can you tell the
And
present value now of a Bitcoin so that people can?
15, 16 lakhs, 15.5 lakhs.
Oh,
That
that's
time, that time for 5,000 rupees, I can get one Bitcoin.
Bitcoin, right?
Now for 15.5 lakh rupees, you'll get one Bitcoin.
Okay.
Don't think I'm so rich by this, but I'm telling you.
Let it sink in. Let it sink in.
Let's-
And now tell us how many Bitcoins also you have so that we
no,
can.
no. That's the thing, Anna. That's the thing, Anna. Uh, I've told the Buddha how many bitcoins I have. I don't tell anyone.
Okay, okay, okay. Only Buddha.
Any-
And does the
I don't
teddies
have.
know? Does the
I don't,
teddies
I
know?
don't have,
No,
actually.
you don't have.
That,
Okay.
that's the most funny part about it.
Okay.
Even though like you never know even it's the best time to buy something or not. You never
Right.
know it.
You never know it.
Anyway, so yeah, it happened. I joined one startup. They never hired any fresher, but I was such lucky fresher to get hired as well.
Okay.
Learned a lot with that. And after that, I got one opportunity to move to Singapore. Okay. After 1.5 year of work, I started working in Ahmedabad. Okay. So I worked for 1.5 years in Ahmedabad, and I landed one opportunity in Singapore. That was quite lucky for me. Anyways, before that, what happened is, uh, as I told you, Anna, like I have been always so participative, interactive, and wanted to try just new thing. I don't know, like whatever consequent it may have, like not negative, but I just want to try new things. So that time, what happened is, I was talking to my colleagues in my office. I told them I want to do something. Sports again, I have played enough. Swimming, swimming also. Okay, there's one story with swimming also. I'll keep
Okay.
it here.
Okay.
I'll keep it here.
Okay.
I'll
Okay.
keep it again.
Come back to it.
So
I'll hold
yeah,
it also here.
yeah, just hold. Anyways, so what happened is I happened to talk to one colleague. Colleague said that there's one thing called Reiki. Anna, you heard of Reiki?
Yes. Yes.
Reiki, right? So I thought I don't know what's it. So it's all about one of the spiritual healing stuff and one of the practices under the spiritual umbrella, Reiki. So I thought, let's see what is it. So I was in Ahmedabad. So I went to when I was in Ahmedabad, I went to that center, holistic center. The teacher, the grandmaster, and like the fees was 2,000 rupees for 2 days, and this was one such first kind of, I would say, investment, and one such kind of investment that I've never done in a single go. 2,000 rupees for a thing that I don't know what's happening, what's gonna happen, right?
Right.
No one, like at least in my family, no one has heard of Reiki by then on, obviously, and I was all living alone only. So what happened is, um, Reiki, that time I went to the teacher asked, I told 2,000 rupees for 2 days.
Mhm.
She kind of told me that you go away, you can't even spend rupees for your own self. I thought, let's see what it is. I was just so like, what to say, I was just I got so uh, not mesmerized, like I got so angry with that, like how can she say that to me? Okay, take this 2,000, I'll sit there, let's see what is this all about.
Okay.
So I went through the process actually. So there is one attunement process in that. So when I took the attunement process,
Mhm.
I don't know what kind of experience was that. I don't know if I should put it, articulate it here in words or not, but that was one experience. Like no logic, like no practical logic can help me. Like no paradigm can help me understand what was all that. So yeah, so I was moved that time. I thought like something is really there. Something is really really there actually. So I tried the practices. I kept on the practices, but after few time, like after some time, things went away. Like
Okay.
I stopped the practices. But yeah, Reiki sparked one thing inside me, that yes, something non-physical, non-practical, non-logical things also exist
Exist.
beautifully,
Beautiful.
right? Even though you never know, like no one will tell you about all this, but yeah, it's an experiential thing. Yeah. Okay, followed along what happened in the same span of being in Ahmedabad. What happened is there was La Tomatino festival happening in,
Oh.
yeah, every year there is this La Tomatino festival. The tomato one will happen in Ahmedabad. Okay,
Is it? I was in Ahmedabad and how did I didn't come to know about
what Anna? Okay,
it.
is it really?
Maybe I missed it out. Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
Anna.
Tell me, tell.
Anyway, so when I was there, so this thing happened in Gandhinagar in Ahmedabad. So I went there, and there was one pool actually, it's one swimming pool.
Okay.
So after the La Tomatino thing happened, we got bored. There was one rain dance, water rain stopped working. So
Oh.
everyone started now what to do. Even I was among that sheep of herd, like I was among that herd. So I said, swimming pool, swimming pool. All started walking, swimming pool, swimming pool, swimming pool. What happened? I was in the front. I never knew.
Oh.
Now what happened? I see again. I told you, right. I am so fond of trying new things. So
Right.
what I did, I jumped into the swimming pool,
Oh.
but I didn't realize that I jumped onto the 10 feet side
Oh.
of the
Oh my God. Okay.
the
Okay.
deeper side of the pool,
Cool. Okay.
not the shallow part.
Okay.
Now, not knowing swimming.
You didn't know swimming. Oh my God.
Obviously, that's why I've told you, right?
Okay. Okay.
That's what I'm telling you this
Yeah.
instant.
Okay. Okay.
What happened? Not knowing swimming, I just kept on going inside, deep down, and coming a little bit out.
Okay.
Deep down, people started shouting that someone is drowning now.
Okay. Okay.
Now what happened? just I remember the last thing like I had so much water filled inside me that I couldn't come up now.
Okay.
And I was just remembering my mother words that time. My mother used to say,
Yeah.
"Don't be over enthusiastic with things and all this stuff. Don't try this." I was remembering that, but I
Okay.
thought like that time the last thought I remember that time. Then someone jumped in into the pool. I pulled him up and like I come out of the pool and
Okay.
like I had the water spilled out of my body,
Right.
vomited.
Right.
And you won't remember, you won't accept, Anna, that day 2 people died in that pool.
Is it that day?
That day, that time itself. I mean,
Okay.
like, because again people were jumping into the 10 side thing.
Okay.
One TCS recent engineer who has joined, that guy again that died, and one more thing. So I thought like I was so lucky that time that I, anyways, after that I learned swimming actually. So yeah, that was one instinct. And in Ahmedabad that happened. Yeah, very happening for me. So okay, but still I just don't feel like jumping into deep waters now.
Day
So
full
scared.
now.
I'm
Yeah.
so
Right.
scared. Anyways, so it happened, followed along. Reiki instant happened, and around the Reiki time again, I was quite into self improvement. I don't know, I didn't know what to do under the self improvement umbrella, what to
Mhm.
do, what not to practice.
Right.
Again, this meditation and yoga was one such thing. Yoga, I never did it professionally. I like, let's say, not out of any like certain specific practice, but I did some random yoga in my school days. And
Okay.
yes, somewhere, and meditation was one such thing. You know the internet definition of
Mm.
meditation, how it happens, right?
Right.
So you said, close your eyes, no thought should happen. But
Mm.
yeah, again, that was not the thing. Still, it is not the thing, anyways.
Mm.
So. Uh, uh, what happened, I happened to start meditating on Headspace application. There is this
Okay.
yeah, yellow color icon, right?
Okay.
Headspace application. So I started meditating on that for 3 minutes, and I kept on making it a habit actually.
Okay.
So like with that, like more or less like a meditation, but it was more like spending time with yourself. Like, it's meditation is all about yourself. Hey, just
Right.
spending time with yourself. I don't know what to do in meditation, but yeah, it was that. So and also at that time, you must have heard of Anna Jayshetty, correct?
Yes. Jayshetty.
So
Yes.
I have been part of the Jayshetty Genius coaching group.
Please tell me about that. I read it about in his book, and in the end, it was written Genius Shetty, Jayshetty Genius Coaching. Yeah. Yeah. So
Yes,
please
yes.
tell.
So Jayshetty, like I have been obviously like that time the advent of internet had been quite relevant in the, like, Geo had come, internet had come quite affordable to everyone's pocket.
Yeah.
So I happened to come across and land across, like, the self improvement landed me, and algorithm guided me to start watching Jay Shetty's video, watch few of his videos. Okay, so that kind of moved me to the fact that this guy looks great at talking. Okay, and I just move forward with it. I happen to learn that he has started one coaching group, private coaching group of his own.
Mm.
It's a group based, it's a online group, coaching group. Okay, wherein every week he'll come forward, like every week on Sundays he'll come live for 1 or 1.5 hour. He'll speak about one topic, let's say relationship.
Mm.
Like he'll dedicate a relationship to 1 month, and in that every week he'll come. So let's say 4 sessions he'll come online. He'll speak about relationship on different angles,
Mm.
maybe some kind of practices, not practices, but he'll do some short meditation inside that, and he'll speak about things, like he'll speak about topics, and like in his way, in his own way. Okay, and there were few, like under his private coaching group he had few certain things, such as he had put summaries of few famous books on the, so he just kind of like bulletized them and summarized them on. So it was all part of that genius coaching group. And every 1 or 2 months the region would host a private meeting on some kind of center, all the members who have joined online, right?
Okay.
So that time after Ahmedabad, before moving to Singapore,
Okay.
I happened to work in Mumbai
Okay.
for around 3 to 4 months. And before that only I have joined Jay Shetty group when I was in Mumbai. It's somewhere around 2018 July. Okay, So I kept on going through his genius coaching group, and happened to meet a lot of people. Then like two or three people only. It was very new, recent group.
Okay.
And after that, in that, okay, Anna, one more thing. I'll tell you this. One interesting thing for Salman Khan fans.
Yeah, please, please.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, are you a
I also
Salman?
like Salman Khan movies.
Okay, okay. Like anyway, okay, fine. So Anna, when I was working in Mumbai, right? So I happened to work just adjacent building to the Salman Khan's Galaxy Apartments. Just
Oh, okay.
adjacent building.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay. So every time, so as soon as I just put off the curtains, I would see his home only, like his
Oh,
whole building.
okay.
That too from the angle, no one can see because
Acha.
it was a long building. Okay.
Okay.
So every day I would go there. It was in Bandstand. I used to
Okay.
work at Bandstand.
Okay.
So again, working from home at being an engineer.
Okay.
So I
Did you
would
get
go.
to see Salman Khan?
No, now only
No.
Sohail Khan I saw. Sohail
Okay.
Khan.
Okay.
Sohail Khan. Yeah, his young. Yeah, his brother. Just saw him only.
Okay.
Uh, Anyways, every day I would go around on the promenade, on the Bandstand promenade, walk around and just see all the people roaming around and all that thing. So things followed up, and I was still part of Genius Coaching Group, and again, uh, l- coming across many such things as well. Again, when we talk about self improvement, Sadhguru's videos also started popping up
Popping
somewhere
up.
in and out, in and out, in and out. So kind of watched that also. Yeah, very intriguing as well. So now what happened is I moved to Singapore actually in January. In January 2019, last year, I moved to Singapore. Now, after moving to Singapore, I wanted to try something. I don't know what to do. That time, I was just watching a YouTube video. I had one this advertisement of Sadhguru's photos,
Okay.
Sadhguru photo alongside the inner engineering dates and the title.
Right.
I thought, what is this? Let's see. The title was so damn interesting.
Okay.
Inner engineering. I
Yeah.
thought, let's see, what is it? Went about that. Okay. Now after that, I see that the cost is for Anna for Singapore, right? It's $360. I did the
Dollars.
total 4 days
Total
program.
4-day retreat. Eh?
Total, yeah, $360.
Yeah, right.
I thought I haven't even received one payment in Singapore, and I don't have converted money also.
Right.
Now what to do? How to enroll in it?
Right.
And it was $360. I couldn't believe, like, how did I take that course as well actually?
Okay.
Because as I see now I talk to the members. I email them that I have cash, but I don't have any bank account or anything. How do I enroll for this? Well, Anna, you just maybe on that day when you come, you bring in cash,
Okay.
but you'll have to do some kind of registration, but try doing it online.
Okay.
So I started looking for some option, somehow ended up getting one card and paid it up.
Paid it up. Okay.
But just at the time I paid, they told that all the seats are filled.
Oh.
And even I, like, before that only, I happened to email them also. They said all the dates are filled for February batch. You can come in the next one. But somehow again I got the opportunity. But yeah, I landed up on 15 January. I was in Singapore, and 7th Feb I attended the inner engineering course.
Okay.
And before inner engineering, again, now I just started doing this. There was this Isha Kriya. So I started doing Isha Kriya for before 1 week, 1 week prior to the inner engineering. And also there are this locally conducted Isha Kriya courses by
Okay.
Ishanganas, right? Correct?
Right. Right.
Right, right. So I happened to attend that as well, one session before inner engineering.
Okay.
So again, one introduction to inner engineering, and other than they did Upayoga
Right.
and Isha Kriya also. So tried that. Obviously, I've been trying for 3-4 days. I liked spending that type of time on Isha Kriya.
Right.
So yeah, ultimately the inner engineering happened. Now, when the inner engineering happened, the process was very fantastic. Actually, I would say, like, the ambience they have created, and that time, Anna, the Singapore center has not been inaugurated that time. They
Okay.
had just recently acquired the building and
Okay.
the location, and before that, they were doing in some just random places,
Mm-hmm.
some certain places. But that time they had just acquired a dedicated space for Singapore's Isha Yoga Center. So that was very recent that time, and since then it had followed a lot of renovation on top of that. Anyways, so it happened, first day it happened, like it's more of like they talk about, and Sadhguru's videos on how different angles he talks about 5 tools theoretically, right? 5 tools, he talks about that. And again I see people rolling rolling here and there on the floor, someone doing this, someone doing that, and I see volunteers coming up, and like, let's say someone wants to go toilet, obviously because it demands such attention,
Right.
they say, please sit down. I remember all of that, like I see. And when I was volunteer also, I was seeing from the different eyes. I was
Different
seeing
angle, yeah.
no
अब आएगा मजा बिडू. Now I am on.
देखो, last day, you remember, on the last day, the consecration happens, not the initiation, but the consecration happens on the last day. So the consecration happened again. It took me back to the time when I had that kind of experience with Reiki. So, and this experience again was out of the world, out of my logic, out of anything if else, like any kind of if else that I do in my life as a software engineer. I couldn't put anywhere in any of the switch clause, any in the if else. No case was happening for this. Again, this was out of logical. uh, but yeah, something surreal, something splendid. Yeah, a lot of heavy adjectives, but yeah, very beautiful experience. I don't know, because one thing was how the volunteers had kept the ambience, how tasty, delicious, and what different type of food I had when they prepared the food, right? The process of making the food, like how they cook the food.
Right.
It's not even cooking actually, it's more like nothing is cooked there, nothing is put on the flame actually there, I see, mostly. So it was good, like fantastic, delicious, and again the whole ambience, again the practices, the process, it was just out of the world. And since then I had been doing my practice. Now what happened is, after the consecration, now I started doing my practices, and my office was just like, as soon as I just descend down from my building, the office was just right away in the front. So I'm not a morning person. I'm never able to uh, get up on the morning. So it happened that what I'll do in the lunch break, first from the office I'll directly come to my home. in
Oh,
the in the afternoon I'll do first session, first time,
oh,
because you have to do 2 times for 40 days, right, for the
right.
mandala.
Yeah, right,
So
right.
first, yeah, so the first time I did it in whenever I'll come in my room, I'll do it and quickly go for lunch and
Okay.
go back to working.
Okay.
So, and again, second time happened on towards the evening. uh, Now it happened to the fact that within these 40 days I had to go to Thailand with my friends that time. So
Oh,
for 1 week, for
okay.
1 week,
Okay.
not even 1 week, it was 7 days, full 7 days.
Full 7 days.
So, and it was the last 7 days of my 40 days.
Oh, okay, okay. So
So
now the
now, now things got very interesting. Now I thought like what to do. Okay, I went there. Still, I tried to keep my practices. First day, I kept my practice 2 times.
okay.
Next day, it came to half.
Oh,
Next day, it went zero.
0.
So,
Oh, okay.
now I thought, okay, anyways, I thought like I have done 36 days.
Right, okay.
I should be good enough to be on the same thing.
Okay.
But I talked to the one of the Isha volunteer.
Huh.
They said that, Anna, you start the mandala again.
Tadan, tadan, tadan. It's a Hindi serial,
Oh,
zooming in, zooming out.
man, Anna, I cannot just tell you, like it was more like this daily soap, right? This
Yeah.
Kahani Ghar Ghar Ki thing. Three times, three times.
I
Now
hope I
that,
can edit this part and put it again like that.
uh, so, and Anna and everyone who's listening, please mind that there is no discount on the, there's no discount. There's no discount on your practices, on your sadhana, okay?
Yeah.
If you are looking for discount, sorry, maybe talk to Sadhguru directly if he can
Yes.
help. But again, he
Please.
won't
We should try the return in change.org. Sadhguru Mandala needs to be reduced. Sign the petition.
sign the petition. Yes, yes. So anyways, it happened again. I started, but luckily it happened that the another batch was happening and I volunteered for it. Okay.
Okay.
When I volunteered, the initiation happened again, and I took that as my 0 day and started the 40-day mandala.
Okay.
Luckily that time, and after the 40-day happened, 41st day, my friends were coming to Singapore again from India.
Again,
We were
again.
going to Malaysia and everywhere. Like, okay. So I thought, yes, this time I'm good.
Good.
40 days I've done 2 times at least.
Yeah.
And then after that, I didn't leave the practices.
Practice.
Maybe one or twice or thrice in 3 or 4 months, I may miss actually. Yeah, so that kind of break may come, but yeah, I kept my practices on, and yeah, things followed up. I volunteered for another 3 or 4 inner engineering classes and sessions that happened in Singapore on the ground. uh, Very lovely experience, Anna. Doing every kind of work, and even the inauguration of Singapore IYC yoga center happened in front of me. I was part of
Oh,
that also.
right.
So they held special classes,
Oh,
not Shanmukhi Mudra and XYZ. A lot of these small that can be done, like half part of Angamardana, first part of Angamardana,
right.
standing exercises, and did that. And Anna, in the same year, I got consecrated in February for Indian engineering. 2 3 months followed. Now I thought, let's do something else.
Yes.
That happens with everyone. So
Right.
I thought, like, what to do? Okay, Angamardana. It's a pure fitness, ultimate pure fitness thing, right? So I thought, okay, let's take this up. I did Angamardana.
How
I
was it?
don't know. It was my like it became my marna. I would say like Angamardana became my marna actually. Marna is death.
That's
So, but yeah, Angamardana, I kept on doing the practices, Anna, and I continued it to the day I was doing it, to the fact that like the Angamardana opened me in such fact that still, see, I'm so thin always. I'm so thin already, but after doing Angamardana, I lost a lot of weight actually,
right.
considerable weight.
Right.
Uh, but still I kept on doing my practices because it helped me a lot, and things followed up. Volunteering followed up, and within few things, as it was a new opening center, I had to go from my home to the center. They will call me and pick up some delivery, so that was very, like, I felt very special that time. I had to do accounting sometimes,
Oh,
some marketing thing, sometimes cleaning stuff, placing this thing, that thing, and all in all. And same year, I happened to get a chance in Bhavaspandana at Coimbatore.
Coimbatore.
I wanted to visit Isha Yoga Center, Coimbatore. I had no reason to, like, I wouldn't say the reason, but I wanted to go for a certain practice there and spend another 1 or 2 days followed up. I got the booking. One of my friend also got the booking in the same batch. So what happened? That time, everything was done. I did the payment, everything was done. Now it came time to come off, but before that only, it I had some things to take care of in my home at
Okay.
India. So I came back in India, but it was already decided that I won't be able to go to Bhavaspandana, so I
Oh,
had to cancel that.
right.
Though my friend attended, and though my friend went to the Bhavaspandana, but I didn't happen to take the Bhavaspandana. So yeah, I still miss it because there's nothing happening for Bhavaspandana right
Yeah,
now.
right now.
And yeah, let's see when we get the chance to do Bhavaspandana. And yes, so far, and after this, I have been just doing these practices only, inner engineering and Angamardana.
Right.
After I have these, after I have learned these two practices, I knew that I cannot take any other activity with me, any other sadhana with me. I knew
Okay.
it
Right, right.
because I knew it because I thought, like, yes, I'll have to arrange and do a lot of justice with my time in order to do all kind of sadhanas that I have.
Right.
So it happened. Then come the Mahashivratri of this year, actually. No,
Last year,
yeah.
no? You had come?
No, I didn't come. No, I didn't come to, because I wasn't able to secure any um, leaves from my office.
Okay.
But yeah, there was all online thing happening as well. Okay, so they had kept one sadhana. So
Right,
I
right.
thought like, okay, it's been a lot of time, let's
Mhm.
do this sadhana what they have done in Mahashivratri.
Right.
So I did the 7 day sadhana for Mahashivratri,
Okay.
and in Singapore I'll run around and ask many people, do you have neem leaves, do you have?
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so they'll tell me, for $6 we'll give you 50 leaves. I said,
Oh,
okay, give me. Yeah,
is it?
$6, 50 leaves.
Okay.
But anyways, I was able to secure Bilva
Okay.
Patra.
Bilwa. Oh, okay.
I was able to get it very easily. So
Do you want me to pause?
maybe a little bit.
Okay. Okay, na. You got Bilwa Patra.
So, so yeah, na, I was able to get the Bilva Patra from Singapore that time, and I did my sadhana for 7 days, and I had that culmination thing happened and everything. I attended the whole process whole night. Again, that was a blasting experience. I don't know what happened that time.
Okay.
I thought Sadhguru is working so wirelessly over
Mm.
Singapore, over
Mm.
countries, but it was fantastic. But yeah, so again, very
The yogic net is very
yogic.
active.
It's mesh actually. It's a mesh,
Yeah.
mesh,
Mhm.
mesh. Okay, it's very fantastic. Had a wonderful experience, and then after that, like I was couple like I had been doing my practices and things followed up, and during the same time, now my girlfriend, the then girlfriend, my current wife now, who was in India that time, now she was like she told to me like, maybe we should go to the next level and take things further ahead. I said okay, let's see how it goes. And yes, me being from different caste and she being from different caste, but yeah, things were okay.
Okay.
Background was okay, somehow we landed up and everything was fine. Last month we got married, and I had to come from Singapore to here, like my place, Haryana, because marriage over internet is not possible. Well,
Right.
see, there is a joke, right, Anna?
Yeah. Yeah.
On the long run, you don't have to marry a female, you have to marry over email.
Oh.
So anyway, uh, it happened like that. And obviously, towards the lockdown period, all activities have stopped. Also consequently volunteering also stopped for me.
Right.
And since then I've been in Singapore. Then I took the Vande Bharat flight this September,
Okay.
came back to India, did some stuff for my wedding. I wanted to do the Bhut Shuddhi Vivah.
Yeah.
You remember? I remember,
You
right?
had you had invited me also.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
you remember I asked you like I'll be doing the Bhut Shuddhi Vivah.
Right.
Now I talked to the team, the Isha Foundation team for the
Okay.
Bhut Shuddhi Vivah. They informed me that only 10 people are allowed.
Right. Right.
So I thought maybe why not, let's do it when they allow it
Everyone. Yeah.
and everything, the things are okay, then it'll be more joyful and everything.
Right.
But yeah, so that was the thing. And recently we went to Maldives, Anna, for
Oh.
after marriage we went to Maldives
Right.
for 4 5 days
Okay.
this December. And right now I'm sitting under the tree with the
Yeah.
puja.
Great. 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 Awesome. Awesome, Anna. So please talk about your Instagram page, the Weekend Yogi, how it started, and it like.
Oh, okay. Yes, yes, yes. I'll tell you about that. Okay. So the Weekend Yogi, right? So first time when I attended the program, inner engineering, that time obviously like when Sadhguru talks about many things, he talks about the fact that how we are the weekend yogis. We
Mm.
do only weekend yoga.
Yeah.
But I was so much amused by the word, right?
Okay.
The title. I thought like, okay, this is a good thing.
Okay.
And obviously I wanted to do something impactful over doing this yoga over a course of time, these sadhana, these practices over a course of time gave me a lot of clarity. Actually, I would say a lot of clarity, a clarity of not of doing what not, like of what not to do actually.
Right. True. That is true. Of what not to do. Yeah.
What not to do, that was the like that was the thing I got clarity on,
Mm.
that what not to do
What not.
with these practices. And I got so clear on the fact that yeah, okay, see, what I want to do as an impact to the society, yoga can help me achieve that, right? And no doubt, and obviously I have been onto this path of being self improvement, and I wish to become a speaker on the long run. But before becoming a speaker, I would say that it's not like, see, I can do the talking for the sake of talking, right? But if I don't have anything to offer, no tool to offer to people,
Right.
there's no point talking about that. Even though I'll be able to make money also on top of that, that's also not an issue. But still, to be doing justice for people, you have to be making sure that like you offer some value, right?
That's awesome. Yes, the tool
So
is so much needed. Like,
yes, Anna. So and one more thing, if I should say that, like I happen to forget this thing, why I left the Jayshetty Genius coaching group after 10
yes,
months.
yes,
Can,
yes.
can I cover this up in
Yeah, yeah. Please,
this
please,
podcast, Anna?
please.
Okay. Okay. So why I left the 10 months of my continuous effort with Jay Shetty coaching group was, even though I had attended, made one good group of friends through Genius coaching group in Singapore also through this. I had a lovely experience there. But the thing was, his coaching group didn't had tangible tools actually. All the tools were all like in the cloud, like they were just all talking, right? It had no effect on me. See, when you talk very good about something something, right, it stays with you for another hour, maybe one day, maybe 15 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, that's it. If you talk, if you listen to a lot of good stuff, motivational stuff, you get boosted up, pumped up, right? It stays with you 15 minutes. But things which stays for you for longer are more beneficial. So let's say why I stick with Sadhguru's classes is Sadhguru's inner engineering, and obviously Isha Foundation, all the different kind of practices, Angamardana. See, my body is right now, my body is one such state that it can take up a lot of things now. Like I cannot fight with you, Anna, right now, but yeah,
No, show
we'll
us a fight with the teddy bear. Show us a fight with the teddy bear. Take the teddy bear fight.
so, but yeah, Anna, but I see after doing Angamardana, my body has opened up a lot. Okay. But there was no such practices in Genius coaching group. It was all just talking, less of tools, but more of talking. But here it was all tool and more tangible results. And see what you get to learn. People like you remember, like what is the common mentality of around our people, or even my family members and other people, is that all these babas and gurus and everything is xyz and xyz.
Yeah.
It's an unfortunate history of our India that we have seen such kind of people doing such kind of activities. It's our unfortunate history for India. But again, there are very legitimate people as well. I don't care about legitimate now. I just care about the fact that he or she has given me one such tool.
Right.
Okay, that is doing benefit to me on terms of physical level, in terms of psychological level, and overall when you just balance all these things follows up, right? There are many aspects to it, which is not point of talking from my mouth, like actually energy level things and all and all and all, right? But yeah, these are consequently taken care of very well, and you do very well. I don't know, like you just kind of like traverse through and propagate through life very smoothly and easily, like makhan ki tarah, koi issue nahi. So
Amul butter.
Amol butter. No, no, no. This is Isha butter.
Isha butter.
Now my sister's name is Isha.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I say I just fold my hands in front of her. Thank you,
Okay.
Isha.
Thank you.
But and also my wife is Isha meditator as well.
Okay.
She got consecrated in Greater Noida by
Okay.
Sadhguru only.
I think after this podcast, everyone will stop saying Shambhavi initiation. They'll say Shambhavi consecration, maybe.
Yeah.
Sadhguru also refers to it as consecration nowadays, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, actually. Yes. So yes, Anna, let's see. We'll be going back Singapore maybe very soon in 2 or 3 months. And yeah, let's see.
Awesome, Anna. So the best place for people to reach out to you, is it the Weekend Yogi?
Okay. Yes, the best place as of now is the Weekend Yogi.
Okay.
Because you can remember this, right? You won't remember my name,
Yeah.
people. You will remember the Weekend
They
Yogi.
will remember your table tennis and how table tennis helps to get girls. I am remembering it like that. I don't know. I don't remember the other podcast, but I am only remembering that. But how did you build that page? Like nowadays, a lot of youngsters, they want to start an
Okay.
Instagram page. They want to build it. I've seen you have a good following on it.
Yes, Anna, I'll tell you this. How did I do this is, Once I started the page, okay, for like I am fortunate to have one of my friend who is into digital marketing and who's doing all of his stuff online. He has not been doing job, but he is doing all this stuff. So he like taught me about how to run Facebook campaigns,
Mm.
Facebook business campaigns,
Okay.
okay, paid campaigns.
Okay.
So what happens is you run your campaigns, and from there you direct your people to this page, right?
It's right.
So what I did again, I started the Weekend Yogi page. I kept on putting like I just happen to always have these kind of quotes coming up in my mind.
Okay.
So whatever you see in the latest part is all Sadhguru's quotes. If you see the first part, the initial part, those are kind of Sadhguru's plus and some of my own, like whatever I just come out originally out of me, I just put it there in form
Okay.
of editing and just put it there.
Put it
I put for 10-15 days. He taught me how to run business campaigns. I learned paid. I started paid campaign for some time.
on. Okay.
Through that, I got the genuine following, not bots actually,
Right.
but
Genuine.
genuine people clicking up and reading along, and then they followed. So that's the thing. That's how I got a lot of people. And with this, I just wanted to go around in many segments of how I can propagate yoga
Right.
and provide tangible well-being tools to people.
Right.
Okay, let it be any brand, let it be anyone. I just want to share these well-being tools, whatever I'm learning, I just share it with all people. So right now you see, you do digital pratiks course, right? Even I
Yeah.
do digital pratiks course.
Oh, you also do. Oh, great, great.
Yeah. I'm taking up some time management courses by
Great,
Ankar Varuku.
great,
Again,
great.
how to be an entrepreneur. Like, I just want to learn all of this stuff, and I'm trying the Wim Hof technique, Anna.
Oh, okay, okay.
You do Wim Hof technique,
No,
Anna?
I've heard of it. I haven't done it. No.
But Anna, very effective. So I
Okay.
have taken one paid course with Wim Hof method also,
Okay. How is it?
and I take cold showers in this 5 degrees
Oh,
Celsius.
is
Anna.
it?
Yes,
A
Anna.
lot of people are messaging me, Anna, Delhi, here it's very cold. Bhairavi Sadhana, how will we take? So please contact Hitesh, Anna. He will teach you how to take cold showers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even people at my home are amused how even in any point in the hell you are able to take cold
Ah.
shower.
So how is
That
it?
too.
How is it? I'm also intrigued. Like, does the Wim Hof technique help with that?
Okay. See, I would say that like Wim Hof technique. Okay. So he kind of like when you take shower, right? You don't have to do all shower in a cold. Like you don't
Okay.
have to take all cold showers,
Okay.
right? You won't believe, Anna, when I came back from Singapore, and when I was in Singapore, I had 2 trays of ice.
Uh,
I'll put them in the bucket and I'll take bath with it.
okay.
Ultimate benefits, Anna. Like personally, I see a lot of benefits attached to taking cold benefits. And the moment I see there are some benefits attached to a thing, I just keep on doing it.
Keep on doing it.
So, so yeah, it's just about the fact that you just have to put once, and then there's no point. You'll have to keep on putting more and more cold.
Right, right. So
So
that first step, that is the most crucial.
yeah, Anna. And let's see. I'm trying to accumulate all tangible tools at the same time, provide to people
Great,
in
great.
some way or the other.
Awesome, Anna. So I wish you all the best with your
Thank
future
you.
and hope you have a awesome married life also. So Anna, anything in the end you would like to leave the audience with, or anything that you would like to say to them?
Okay, there's nothing like end to. I never want an end to Anna's podcast, Vaishnu's Anna's
Thank you.
podcast. And another thing is, Vaishnu Anna, you have been doing fantastic.
Thank you.
I
Thank you.
just foresee you have been doing a lot of good things, and you have been doing fantastic dances as well.
Thank you.
You keep me entertained.
Now I have to play table tennis.
Yeah, yes. Anna, maybe sometime when we meet, we'll play table tennis. Okay.
Yes. I am a very beginner level, but still I'll play with you.
No, no worries, Anna. You, see, who has seen my national certificate?
No one, no one, no one.
No
Actually,
one,
no
right?
one, no one, no one. Sab bhog my eye.
सब वो मैं. Yeah, Anna.
Okay, Anna.
So yes, please keep watching Vaishu's Anna
Yes.
and stay up with your practices. Yeah.
So I will leave Hitesh Anna's Instagram link in bio. Please reach out to him, follow him. Yeah. So thank you, Anna. Namaskaram.
Thank you. Namaskaram, Vaishu.